break. Went over to Twitch for a bit. Let me straighten you out. You guys are a little bit off kilter there. A little bit off. There we go. I think that's better. I can work with that. So, as you can see, we've gotten some stuff done here. You see the work that we're currently doing. Make sure this guy stays in frame. We got both of the mics have been set up here, which is great, which is what we wanted to see. And then where's my chat at? Yeah, I like this a little bit. Okay, there we go. So, trying out a different lens with my camera here, or my camera phone to see how that works. Anyways, got our lenses set up, our lenses, good Lord. Got our microphones set up, those look good. We are working on, angle that down just a little bit so it's not as much. There we go. So we got this piece here going on, which was great. We got this microphone set up. As you saw in the thumbnail here, we walked through that. Got the laptop set up, kind of got all the goods really squared away, which is what we're looking for. Now we are on to this piece here where we've been doing foam. I was over on Twitch for a while, chatting with some folks, getting this stuff square, so that's great. I think we're gonna leave that on. We're gonna leave that on. I like that. Gives me a better view here. I can see a bit more. You guys can see a little bit more of the room, what's kind of going on here. So I think there's goodness with that. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're touching up the areas that need foam, these other spots. I already had one injury, had a little thumb damage there. So now I'm just kind of tightening it up just a little bit. I'm going to clean it up just a little bit. Actually, you know what? I might just do this. Oops. I just peered on you. I think I might just actually have that right there. So I don't have that white, the white faceplate coming through. We can just do this. Boop, boop. Yeah, let's do that. Just keep it nice and dark. Don't want to mess with anything. So what I am doing is over here. This is where I'm trimming the foam at. That we're going to be popping up in here. I think that's the plan. I think that's the plan here. Oh, hey John, what's happening? I need my old man eyes on to read some of the text and stuff. Why did you flip over? I'm just a makeshift kind of hidey hole piece here. Make sure I can holding up my phone. This got infinitely harder now that I cut my thumb. I can say that. Call video. Oh, what do you mean by that? So what we're setting up here is just a podcast room for my podcast and like recording room for my clients in case they need it. That's really what we're doing here. So, this is a fun little adventure. These aren't too bad to cut, which is nice about this is that you basically just follow the lines, at least on these ones, right where they're at. And these kit, got it from Amazon. They're really great. Oh, but yeah. Oh, so this isn't my gaming setup. This is going to be for podcast and like recording, right? I have some clients that they do their own marketing, right? And they're in there. And appreciate the subs, by the way. Thank you very much. Trying to get to that 1,000. I want to get monetized here. But I have clients. They want to come in to be able to record commercials. They want to do their own podcast, but they don't have the setup. There's things that my clients would like to do. I'm a business coach. And I want to be able to have it. Now, I also use this for my, I'm going to be using this for my videos as well. If you subscribe, you can go and see on my site. I've got plenty of business. I'm constantly talking about business videos. I also do gardening, so some of you all maybe see me pop up on your, like, why in the hell is Ryan, the gardening dude, putting foam up in this place? Like, what's going on here, dude? And that's because I do both. This is a gardening channel and business, so don't be surprised by that. But I definitely appreciate the subscriptions for sure. Every little bit's going to help get me towards, getting me towards that monetization. So anyways, this is something I've got next on Monday. I've got a friend of mine. She's a realtor. She wants to be able to start her own podcast, which I will be helping her with. Her name's Raquel Ray. She's awesome. She's a stud. So I'm excited to be able to have her in here to be able to help get her stuff. It's part of the reason that I even got into this stuff. We're gonna rotate around as I'm working on this side here too, as I'm going down the strips here, to make sure that we don't lose track of the important stuff here. Any help we can get there would be great. So, oh, thank you very much, Mr. KK. Appreciate that. See, probably can't see that too well, but we'll move it up here. There you go. It's still in frame. Thank you. Yeah, if you're interested in business stuff, absolutely go check me out. This is for my co-working space. Sorry about the mess here. I'm making it work here, but in my co-working space, here we go. Getting this place all set up for what I can do to help the local business folks, right? It's really important to me that I'm helping the local business community grow and prosper for a couple of reasons. One, you've got to give back. It's super important that you do these things, right? You give back to your community. But number two, it's extremely important for my business. Like, I need thriving businesses. So I want to make sure I got a place they can incubate them, right? Kind of, I think that's the phrase du jour, is these are some sort of incubator space. Yeah, your native place, exactly. We want to have a spot where, exactly where I'm at here. I'm in rural Michigan. There is, it is an area that has been decimated by trade, and businesses are finally starting to come back and feel a little bit more comfortable opening now. It's been, this area here has been almost 30 years. And so they're making a comeback now, but they need a space to us. That's what I'm really doing here. I want to be able to provide as much in the way of services as I can. So if you go through and you look in go back and look into my videos on my channel, you'll see one where I've give a tour. It's a short video. You'll be able to go find it in the shorts of my co-working space and kind of where it's at. This is the last room I really have to get together. Everything else is ready. So it's kind of nice, but hopefully y'all are having a good day today. We're here in Michigan. We're getting a ton of lake effect snow today. So it's just coming down, and it's just a mess. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes that for us. But not complaining. It just is what it is. Complaining doesn't do much for you. But anyways, this is just, this is acoustic tile that I'm putting up here to try to help. I'm going to have some lights that we can put in here, but end of the day, this really isn't, I know too well that, the acoustic tile will help some, but it's really just aesthetics more than anything. When it comes to tile, I've got a furnace room right here, so it's really more important that you know how to manage your microphones and set them up. And we did that earlier today on the previous stream, the morning stream, where we were configuring the microphones in a way that they will only, basically the gates is really the phrase you use. They don't turn on until you reach a certain decibel, and they close. They only turn on quick, but they close slowly. So you end up with this nice rich tone, but you don't have all the, like right now I've got the furnace running, so that's no bueno. So, but I was walking everybody through kind of how that setup needs to look. And there's great videos. I use another guy's YouTube video to make sure I'm not screwing it up. So how to make your microphone basically sound good. any microphones, like we've got the ones that we set up here, these AMATs. This is a kit I got right off of Amazon. Right here, you can go find these. It comes with everything you see right there. They don't sound good right out of the box. They sound tinny, just like almost every microphone. You've got to be able to have your filters set up in a way that makes them, sound good. And oh, the price, you know what? That's a really good question. Give me 2 seconds. I think it was, I happen to be able to get right on Amazon right here. Look at that, right? I got a little note that says, Mr. KK, subscribe. Look at you. Let me hop on Amazon real quick. I definitely appreciate the sub. Go check out these orders. That's a really good question. I should have that answer. I don't know why I didn't think about that for your. Keep me on my toes. Not me toes. I'm not a pirate. Keep me on my toes. So it's 48 bucks. 48 bucks per kit, like right here. And it comes with the microphone. You can see right here. I had it earlier. So it comes with the microphone. It comes with a stand. Now, these stands, I unplugged this so that there's no power to it. But they got the little color code, which looks nice. When you're streaming, it looks kind of cute. But comes with this. This is not a. Obviously, this is a cheap mic stand. And once I get in here and I have everything set and I feel I've got it set up correctly, we'll spend money on the better mic stands like I use for my work. All that being said, yeah, it's from Fifine. I think that's how you Fifine, Fine. I use a lot of their stuff. It's good quality. But you'll want, if you do, you eventually want to get a better mic stand because I don't know if you can hear that. You hear every bit of those, even the tiniest little vibration will come through your mic. Again, unless you have it set up correctly, which we do, which I did that specifically set up to offset that. Okay. Get back here so we can keep an eye on stuff. So this foam, it's a 52 pack of foam. Well, I'm off kilter again. The foam that I'm putting up here, this acoustic foam, 52 pack of foam for 40 bucks. This is what this pack cost me. And it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. As far as like the way it's set up. It comes with, obviously all the foam is condensed, but they're kind enough to give you little stickies for all of them, which I will take. They make this much easier. Okay, so we need this guy right here, right? It's gonna fit right there. Cool. Yeah, but this is when I talk about my clients and I talk with my clients, one of the things that we speak about at length is that when you get into business and people, they think you open your business, there's so much work that has to be done to get ready to be able to work with, work with the public and just be able to anticipate what they might need. So there's a lot of work you do before you open. But even then, like all of this work, like we're putting together this podcast studio, this recording studio, this work's got to get done. Either I pay someone to do it, which I could. I pay people to do a lot of the stuff that I need done around my businesses, or you do it yourself. And in this case, this is one of those things I don't mind doing it myself. I block some time. It gives me a chance to hop on here with you guys and chat for a little bit. Frankly, it's cathartic just to be able to do this type of, just kind of straight chilling. Not a lot to it. Okay, so I've got 2 more pieces of foam. I got 2 spots I got to fill here, so that works out well. So let's get this guy first. Let's do the easy one first. Get with our foam. And we're alternating. I know it's probably kind of hard to see. If there's any way I can make it a little easier for you, probably not. But it's, it's alternated. You want it to look that way. Oh, cool. I got my steps in today, folks. Yes. My watch just let me know. And we're just going to go right along this line here, which for these parts is nice. It's got the little line we can work with. Because up next, once we get this foam done, I'm going to kind of flip you guys around a little bit. And we're going to be working on I have no idea how to do these windows. we're going to be figuring this out on stream. So this is going to be exciting. I've got windows that I need to tint because I want to have those tinted. And now I have a good idea how much more foam I'm going to need to have this part set up and done, just so it's dark. So probably, I have foam at the house, so I'm going to bring my extra foam here as well. I've got foam at the house from my previous recording area that I had, so I can use that. That'll be good. That might be a tomorrow thing. We'll see. We'll see what the day looks like. Maybe a tomorrow thing. So anyways, I'm real excited. Like on my video, my current long form video that I dropped, the one that's about gardening, is doing really well. I think I got to be close to about 700 views by now, which is huge for a channel of my size. You see, I've only got 576 right now. Not a lot of subscribers. So for me to be living in the in the 600 world already after just dropping a couple days ago, I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that. You know, I'm just going to do this. Come on, Ryan. It should be this size right here. Can't believe it took me that long to figure that out. Man, that's been a day though. I'm recovering from sinus infection. I tell you that it's made a world of difference. So the world of difference having those antibiotics. I mean, man, I am a whole new person here. So yeah, we're just kind of cruising along, getting this last. I got this last bit of acoustic tile I got to get in, and then we're going to start on the window tint, which is right behind you, because we want to be able to have this spot kind of squared away. So I'm going to order another. I've got more of this at the house. I'm going to order another one of these. I got that stuff at the house. I'd rather just have fresh stuff in here. I'll spend the money to make sure my clients have the good stuff. I might do two, actually. Because this is also going to be on top of a podcast room, right, where people will come in and record. This is also just going to be open for people if they need to come and take a private call. You know, it'll be open during the time, just wide open. Anybody needs to use it for a private call. And then, because that's, you know, in this co-working space, you know, it's obviously a lot of privacy issues going on here. It's not the, not conducive for some private conversations, you know. So I want to have that for available for my members when they come in. There we go. Cool. All right. So we got a wall full of goodies right now. Looking good. Cool. All right. So what I'll do is I'll have to come back through here and probably break out the marker or see what I can do just to adjust some of these here. Pull them up a little tighter. Try to clear up some of those gaps. There's some gaps that you're not seeing. Okay. Onto this window tint. So I'm going to move you guys around so we can kind of see what's going on here. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. Well, I think we'll just do something like that. I think that'll work. I think this will work. Let's see. Yeah, I think this will work. Okay. So, talking with somebody Russian, we were talking about Dostoevsky, right? Yeah, Dostoevsky. Talking about that cat earlier, some of his stuff, which was, I always love having those cultural exchanges, specifically like over books and stuff, different things that people listen to. All right, so it's a hefty laptop. There's that. Just trying to clear a space here for right now. Clearing a space so I can do the work I need to do over here. Laptop can go down there. Let's get this mic plugged in somewhere. Get a little color in this joint, right? I mean, we are talking about got some color going as we're working on the mics here. Did this earlier. I'm gonna keep these for sure. So let's order. So while I'm thinking about it, we're gonna do an order for a couple things. I'm gonna do an order. Is there a way to make the color change? Where's the color button? Here it is. Trying to figure out the color. Make sure this pops a little bit more for you guys. So this is a nice mic. I'm happy with it. It's gonna do what I need it to do. So I definitely appreciate that. Awesome. Thank you very much on the subscribers. Thank you, everybody. We're inching closer to that 1,000 that I need to have. So thank you for that. I definitely appreciate it. I'm gonna go through here. We're gonna buy this again, but we're gonna buy 2 of them. We're gonna buy 2. Okay, that's been added to the cart, and I also need to buy we're buying a foam. So what I want to do is buy a foam, like a briefcase. I can put like foam container. No, container. Let's see here. Okay, here's this. All right, so let's see. What's the measurements on this? Sorry, I gotta get need this out anyways. Need my tape measure. Right, I got a tape measure in here. Somewhere in here. I know I didn't put it away in there. Where did it go? Okay, so don't have a tape measure. Should have one. That's what this reorganizing always happens. Misplaced stuff. We'll see if I can find. Here we go. Tape measure. Got it. Got it. Okay, so we want something that's going to hold this mic. So we want to be able to cut out and hold 2 microphones, 2 headphones, and our board. Good Lord. So 14 inches. Probably not going to be big enough. So let me think. Okay, so I got 14. How could I set this up in a way that no matter what, this is going to be that way. Needs to have enough room for all this. This is going to be the exciting part here. So what I'm trying to figure out here right now is how do I want to set this up in a way that I can just have all the important stuff will be locked up. So when people need to get it, they come get the mics. We can get them all set up and then go from there. Because the same thing, like I have the computer, but I want 16 by 12. That's ooh, now we're talking. So I've got 17. What's the internal measurements though? Yeah, I don't need this thick, but 4, that's plenty. Yeah. Not my best tape measure, but that'll do. So 17. This actually looks a lot better, I think. 17.5, that'll get me to here. To where 17.5 by 11.5. So what I'll have to do is something like this, this, and I'll put this other one, which will go right here, which will put me, it's going to be tight, but I think I can make it work. Yeah, is that the internal? What's the internal measurements? This is really where we're at. Aha, 16 and 17. That's what I want to see. What's the internals here? 16. That'll still be fine. And the internal is 9.6. Not gonna make it. That one's not gonna work. So let me think. $19 by 14 by 6. Let me see if I get the sizes here. Tab. See, how big is this guy? Nope, that's too small. $18 by 13, that'll get me there. Oh yeah, that's going to be plenty. Oh, sorry, 13 here, 18 there. Yeah, plenty. This is the one. That's the winner. So we will get there. Okay. So let's add this to cart. Ugh. Another. Cool. Sorry, folks. Just got to check one more thing, and then we're going to get right back to this. Just checking something. So yeah, it's today is one of those days. I've just got a few things going on that I'm just trying to stay on top of. Got some stuff going on with other business that I'm an owner in, so we're just working through that. There's that piece. Cool, got some folks there. Appreciate everybody who's been on watching this. Just want to see what we're doing here. Oops. All right, yeah, we're almost at 700 views. That's great. Fantastic. I know, again, it's the thing. For larger channels, I know, and it's, you know, you do what you can here. You know, it's like with anything in business or anything, you know, you want to get better at stuff, you got to do the work and put in the time, and you got to find a way to make some quality products for folks, right? So they will play along. Like, that's the idea. Okay, cool. So we got this guy mostly set up now. Now it's just a matter of, let me get my measurements going for the window here. This is what we're on to next. This is going to be wild. And I'm going to use this guy right here to do my measurements. I've got a laser measurer that I want to use. But yeah, so glad to have these up. This is good. So this is Actually, I wonder if they have directions. Let me read the directions before I get too far out in front of me here. So this is this is going to be window tint that I'm putting up on, and we're on the interior space here, but I do want to give folks at least a semblance of privacy while they're in here. I mean, true, it's still gonna, their voice is gonna carry, and there's not much you can do about it. But see, we got this tint. It says I got to go through and okay, so basically clean the windows. So we'll do that, and then we will put stuff on it. Let me open this up. Where is my... Don't want to cut anything because, you know, stuff wasn't cheap. Don't want to cut anything until I have to. All right. Sorry about all the extra noise here, but I think it's just part of the deal. Oh no, don't rip my directions. No, I need those. Okay. Sorry. Oh, somebody in China worked really hard for that. To clean the window better. That's all I messed up on. Okay, I can do that. Oh, it even comes with a little blade. Look at that. All right. That was nice of them. I mean, I have mine here, but they've got a fresh one. We'll use that fresh one for sure. So it's saying I got to clean everything. Let's see. All right. Direction time. So we'll put this window stuff up. We are looking at measure the height and width. We're going to cut this thing 20 millimeters, so 2 centimeters wider than the window size. Peel it off. We're going to use the applicator tool. I don't have an applicator tool. I figure it's just a credit card. Okay, so it says I got to clean windows, so we're going to do that. And we're just going to go from there. Let me grab some stuff to clean with. I think I have some. Maybe. I do. All right, on my way back, folks. Just had to get my had to get a window cleaner here. So we are gonna clean windows today. I think I'm gonna move you over a little bit here. So you can watch the action. There we go. So we can kind of see the action going on here. All right, so we are clear some space here. You're not marketing, right? You're messing up. It's like my favorite lines. So, like I said, hopefully I will earn your guys' subscription today. That would be dope. I would love that. For anybody that's watching, that would be great. Got this guy here. All my extra stuff. Get you guys out of here. Get off. Let go. There we go. That stuff's there. So that all works. That's good to see. All right, so we are going to do some cleaning here, and I want it on the broader spray. Extra microphone or extra headset. Gotta have that. Oh, just got a whole bunch of the spray up in my face. My wife is watching this right now. Red, if you're watching me cleaning windows, don't get any ideas. Don't get any ideas. It's too cold out. It's below freezing. We don't want that. Okay. So that part's done. So next is going to be, so this is the stuff we're putting up. Which should be enough. For me to do both of these windows with this one roll. Then I have enough left over for my, I've got some smaller windows in my office. I think the extra should be able to go there. Not a hundo on that. That was not the intent. I wanted enough where I could do both windows with this stuff. As long as I don't mess it up. Very good possibility I can mess it up though. Oh, found the applicator tool. Found it. It was inside. Well, look at that. Okay. So what I'm thinking is this side goes this way. And then peel off from there. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, everything's getting loose. Everything getting loose there. Okay, so let's get the measurements here. Get our measurements, and like the idea is we want to have enough to cover over this by 2 centimeters. So this is, let's do it in centimeters. What's going on here? I gotta, centimeters. We got, so it's 112 by 55. 112 by 55. Let's write that down. Let's remember that because I'm going to forget that. 112 by 55. 112 by 55, and I got this cool marker here. We're going to do this all 112 by 55. Where is a piece of paper I can write on? That looks like a piece of paper. 112 by 55, so that means I need to go 114 by 57, 58. 115. Okay. All right, so 112. It's 112 by 55. So we're going to do 114 by 58. That's what we're doing. Okay, so to the floor. So I don't think actually, I don't have room to do it up here. I don't think so, at least. Not comfortably. So we'll go on the floor here. That's fine. That's fine. We can do that. Then I need a pair of scissors, which I do. I had here somewhere. Oh yeah, I've got my blade for that. What am I talking about? So, all right, 112 by 55. So let's get this measurement out here. So it's going to be 55. You guys can't really see what I'm doing there, so let me bring this down. There we go. Okay, so we're just doing a measurement here. I want to get 55. 55 to right there. This guy down here. You're starting to hold this guy here. There you go. There we go. Next thing we're going to do is get this guy to 112, which will be simple. We just put this here. We've got to roll this out quite a bit. Maybe I won't have enough for both. That's going to stink. I thought I had enough here. Wow. There's 120. Right there's 112. Okay. Actually, yeah, that way. So let's do this guy over here. Let's get this guy over here. I don't think there's an easy way to do this, to be honest. No matter what I'm going to do, it's just going to look kind of silly. But that's okay. That's what we do here. So I'm just getting this down to 112 there. Right there. Okay, we're just going to play connect the dots here now that I got that. So then I'll hold this guy. So that'll be you. Okay. Then our next spot is going to be. So again, what I'm doing here is, it says we want to have the cuts be 2 centimeters wider and longer than it's supposed to be. When it goes up on the window, get it in place, seal it, and peel it. That's what we're doing. So I'm using this as my guide to line this up to make sure that we're as square as possible. I want to use this. I want to use something flat. Might as well use these. That's what I got them for. That's not true. That's not true at all. So there's that. There's that. Once these go in, it'll be better. It doesn't have to be a perfect cut because we're just cutting to a larger dimension, so it won't be as big a deal. Here, need to get one more. Do a couple here. This needs to be 58. See, that's where I already messed up. That's right. This film, it's on the outside, so this can go. We need to go. See, I was already screwing up. It's 114 is the number I need, not 112. See, that's why we double check stuff, guys. This is why we double check. That could have been a mess. Nobody wants it to be a mess. Okay, so we're gonna go right here. Okay, do that again. 114. There we go, 114. And now we need, we'll double check that measurement again, 58. I'll run this line right along this one since I have it. Okay, there's 58 there. We're going to double check, do 58 here. So that one, we're going to do one more 58 up here at the end. Luckily, I have something blue right there. There we go. So now I'll just connect these lines. We should be all good. That's the theory, at least here, folks. You know what I mean? Haven't done this tint before, so done stuff like it, but never obviously this one. Again, we're not looking for perfection here. We're looking for a pretty flipping good, though. We're gonna fix it once it's on the window. Oops. Come on. Stay to the outside of that and you'll be fine. Okay, cool. Where'd my cover for this go? Where's the cap? That's a good question. Put this way over here. That's not an issue. Now we're just gonna do some cutting. I don't really want to cut my carpet. So we are gonna do this here right quick. Move this guy here. Here we go. Use this as much as I can, along with a straight edge. I got my cool little razor blade they gave me. It's probably good for exactly, 3-4 cuts that you're gonna get of this material, which is fine. It's not gonna be like a long time solve for me here. So safety first with this. Don't be like Ryan and slice your thumb. Okay, there's a top tip. So as soon as this stuff starts wanting to release, like you cut it, it wants to roll back up. So we got to make sure we got stuff over it to keep it from being an issue. Okay, that's good to know. I think I'm gonna have enough for both windows. Okay, cool. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. Okay. Here we go. Let's make sure you're not cutting yourself. Okay. Let's do this last bit here. See how we did. I think we did great here, guys. Just FYI. I think we did awesome. Oh, come on. Don't get dumb on me. There we go. So it should be, oh, that's why. Oh well. It's okay. This guy should be mostly cut through here. Clean up the few spots where I missed. We should be all set. Okay. Get you off there. Safety first, folks. Always get that knife closed. All right. So now we are on to spot here. So what you need to do next, what I need to do next though, is another important piece. We got to clean the film. So I got to clear some space for it here. We got to clear the film that's going to be going on this now that it's been cut. So my extra cables. Goodness gracious, Ryan. Get your shit together. Where's my trash at? There it is. 2 points for me. Maybe that can go out there. Yep. Clear this space out of here. Now we're on to the window film here. So which side is going? Where's my little... This is the side that's going to be peeled off. Right here. Right? Make sure I got it. So we've got... Yeah, so we want to... Okay, so actually I don't need to clean it. So we're gonna, this side's gonna be cleaned off. We're gonna, so let me get you going here. So the deal here, you guys watch, this is gonna be an adventure. So hang out for this, you're gonna love it. So is this, all right, so we've got, this one's been sprayed down. So our directions after we cut is I need to peel the backing off of this thing. We're gonna spray water onto the film, which I will. And then we gotta spray water, or this stuff here. Here, frankly, more the better, to be honest. All right, so we're gonna peel this off. And as we're peeling this off, we're gonna be spraying the area that's got the stuff taken off of it. And man, I'll tell you, cut my thumb earlier. I feel any animal that doesn't have opposable thumbs, I feel for them, because not having a working thumb really sucks. Okay, so top tip from somebody who's done some of this stuff before, do your best to make sure that you are keeping the surface of this thing as clean as possible while you're peeling it and spraying it and getting it ready to go. You're gonna end up with, well, just basically a whole bunch of hair and other stuff on there that you don't want to have if you're not careful with it. So no, actually, hold on. I want this. Okay, so first things first, now that I'm looking at that, we're on the wrong side, I think. This looks like an external tint. I was thinking we'd have the tint go up this way. This is the side that we want. Versus this. We want to test this out, obviously, right? Let's see which way is. There's that piece right there. This is clear, so it shouldn't really matter. We have this side here. I can see through this way a lot better then I can see through this way. A little darker, but reflection. So I'm just looking. I can see me pretty good there. Can't see me very good there. There's a difference for sure. I mean, so we definitely want this side facing out. Okay, so I did have that right. Okay. Okay, sorry, that took way too long to figure out, but I wanted to make sure before I put this thing up. So, back where we were. Anyways, it's not permanent. If it doesn't look right, we will fix it, obviously. That will be a thing we'll do. You can hold this section down here. You can hold this down. Come here, laptop. Earn your paycheck for a second. I don't think there's a really good way to do this, but at least get it to hold down. There we go. All right, static cling is taken over. That's what we want. Cool. Okay. Oh yeah. Last bit here. Just make sure there's tons of this on here. Oop. Okay, so let's get her up there. Hold them. Yep, cool. This is awful, soaked obviously, but that's okay. Where'd my tool go? Where did that tool go? Ah, here it is. Here's our tool. Whoa, sorry guys. I went a kilter on me there. A little akimbo. Get this guy all the way down. Right there, cool. What we're gonna do here, I'm gonna get two sides of this thing as close to square as I can. So I'm only cutting from one side. Oh, it's got a mark on it. That's weird. I'll be able to get that off with dry erase. That won't be an issue. So I'm looking through there, it's dark, and if I go this way, it's very mirrory. Okay, cool. Okay, I think that's gonna work. This is what I was looking for. When I have something that's gonna be like a mirror edge for stuff. For part of this. Getting all the bubbles out now, right? You guys know this drill. And then Like I said, when folks are in here, they're doing their podcast thing. I want to make sure you want to be as much privacy as you can get, right? I mean, end of the day, this isn't your home. This is a co-working space, so there are going to be people around. But if we can give the people in here a little bit of space, everybody else, all the other offices, they have, I put blinds in them so they can, they can have their windows open if they want. 100% on them. $100% on them if they want to do it. Yep, so we're just going to take our time and get all these bubbles out of there. Because they're there. This will be a test of patience, that's for sure. Patience is not, I mean, again, I have patience and discipline, so I'm not worried about that. But, this isn't exactly Zen type stuff. Like Red, if you're watching this, I did use cleaner. I cleaned the windows a bunch. Everything's good. We're all straight, But hopefully you're watching this here, getting something out of it here. Again, this is my podcast room that we're setting up. Here, let me change color. Where's that multicolor one? There we go. Put some rainbow up in the picture here. Try to make it look a little bit. There we go. Let's do that. A little bit of color for us. So now, for those that don't know, watching here, I'm a business coach by trade. I work with small and medium-sized businesses who are looking to grow, looking to get their companies ready for exit. All of the so that they can get paid for all the work they did for providing jobs for the vast majority of Americans. Most people work for small businesses. They don't work for the large corporations. Just because you've got Walmart and the government are the largest employers, it doesn't mean that they employ the most people. By small businesses are where they're at. Now, small business obviously there's a dollar value for revenue and other ways to look at it, but I work with all sorts within the legal department, with law firms. I work with everything across the board. Everything across the board. But this is my building. Mason County Co-works is the name of my co-working space that I've set up here. Okay, and just part of what I'm doing is, like I said, it says in the description, putting in a podcast room. So I'm going to come back through and wash all this up to make sure it's buff it out. I got a few things left here. Okay. I wonder how those marks got on there because I did not mark that. That's weird. Oh, well, whatever. Okay. So where's my little knife at? Remember, safety first. Ryan should have remembered where he put his knife. That would have been safer. I mean, I got my cutter here. I guess I can just use this one. That's cool. So let's get up here. Here's hoping this holds me. I think we're good. First things first is I want to make a cut. Get this here, but I want to make sure this is good here. Do my best to cut right at the top of the seam here. We're just going to run the knife right through it. Peel that back. Cool. So there's that guy. And then ooh, careful, Ryan. Only got 2 thumbs. You already cut one. trim off that excess. There we go. Gotta fix this just a little bit in this corner. I think that looks good though. Put some more of this down. What we'll do after I get this done here, we're going to take a look at the difference between like this side, right, looking through it, then we'll come through and see what the mirrored side looks like. See if I'm just seeing things or not. I don't think I am. I think I put that on right. I really do, for what I want. So we can see through here. All right, walk time. Going on a little bit of a tour. Ooh, there we go. Hold on, I want to make sure this is right too. See, I've got a lens on here, so you can see a little bit more of the room. Make sure you're centered. Okay, cool. All right, so here's what we got, right? Can kind of see through there, right? Then we come over here. See, got a mirror. Looking through. Still see through it some, but it's more of a mirror on the other side. That's the idea. So let's do that one more time just for show and tell. Okay, so here's the tint. Here's without. And then there's without. And there's the mirror. So you guys can see yourselves. There you are. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, so now I just got to do it one more time. Oh boy, okay. So I think we're gonna swap you guys around again. I'm gonna move here to there. So again, if you're enjoying the, I'm gonna take this guy down. I think show and tell with this can be over. With this guy can be over. There's this. Put you right there for now. We're going to switch you around, switch this guy around. So again, anything you can do to help, just to subscribe, it doesn't cost you anything. Definitely appreciate it. I am looking to really grow this channel some over the next year. I've been, got started a little last year with it. Been seeing some success. I'd like to continue to grow on that. So any help would definitely be appreciated. Okay. Any help whatsoever. So let's go over here. Just moving you guys over. As we continue down here, this has been a fun day today. I've gotten a lot done. I mean, I am markedly amazed at how much I got done today. Oh, don't do that, buddy. Let me grab that Allen wrench. I don't need you guys dropping midstream on me. Tighten this bolt up a little bit. There you go. There we go. Keep you guys safe. Got to keep the chat safe. So now that we kind of figured this out, I think we can start getting dangerous here. So we already have our length. Down here. So we already have this length. Oops. Don't want that far over. There we go, that far. There we go. So we already got our length. Actually, no. We're just going to cut this off and start fresh. I think that's the plan. I don't want to make any assumptions on anything. We're going to treat this just like we did last time. Let's just go ahead and no assumptions, no nothing, just there we go. Let's just cut that right off. Save this piece because I know I have my have a setup in my office. I can use this on some of my windows, I think. I think that's what we're gonna do. I think so. Now we're back to getting this guy set up and held down. Same process. We need 100 and, oh, now we're going to double check our numbers. We're not going to remember. We're going to look. Top tip for anybody looking to start a business. One of the things I talk to my clients about all the time, I have to remind myself all the time, Just the nature of the beast. We don't like to remember things. We want to work off of checklists all the time. So if you can make a checklist for what you need to do, that's your best plan. Always have a checklist, guys. Man, this is gonna be tight. Let's see. I thought I got enough to where I could do both. So it's 114. Right, we got our stuff here. 114 and 58. So here's hoping I've got enough. 114 here. This spot right here. Again, what we're using is my laser measurer here. Okay, it's going to let me know, and I've got it set for centimeters. Got it on the end right there. Check. Oh yeah, man, we're so good. Ryan, what were you? Ryan, don't be like that. You know better. 114. So 114. Where's my marker? Don't know where my cap went to for this. I'm gonna have to find this. So this is, it's 113. There's 114. We saw that gave us plenty of mistake room there. So we'll go 114 and a half right there. Okay. So 114. Go back down here again. Make another 114 down here. There's 114 and a half right there. Okay, so we can connect that piece. Now I need to get to 58. So 58 inches. Next stop we're doing here. Just go right along this line. So why wouldn't I? I already have a line. There. So right there's 58. 58.9, that's 59. Remember that, it's 59 is what I did there. So 59. 59. Okay, one more here. 59. Then we're going to double check. And we're going to double check this to make sure this is 114. Down to here. Where you at? Cool. All right, so we got our lines. It's kind of hard to see what I'm doing there. We got our lines down here. We're doing good there. Let me check this real quick. What time do we got? 3:15. Plenty of time. I'll get this done, and then I'll be able to get home for food. Gotta go pick up dinner tonight. Oh, this is a popular video I did. We love that for us. We're up over 700. Where are we at? 724, nine new subscribers. Fantastic. So we'll just keep on doing this thing. I really appreciate everyone's help as far as, hitting that subscribe button with this stuff. It's important for me and my work that I'm doing with my clients to be better, to be able to talk to them, about how to work on things to do on YouTube, what that looks like, the whole shebang, to be able to have that. I just would really like, it'll help me with my authority with you guys subscribing. So all people that are watching, subscribing, I definitely appreciate it. It has made all the difference in the world when I'm talking to clients about how YouTube can be used to grow your business And for me to be able to have subscribers, I can say, look, check this out, yo. I got all these cool people that have followed me. Just some guy from Michigan who has a business coaching, has a coaching business. I've been able to help us. I will say this: I had some folks come through. If you're over in Europe, if you're over in Africa, man, you guys are some awesome folks. When you get on here, like I have an absolute blast chatting with y'all about the work that you're doing. There's my cutter. Go figure. I really need to find that marker. Oh, there it is. When I actually look where I put it, I can see it. But now we're talking about, small businesses and people want to start up stuff. I hear more people looking to start small businesses and get in their community coming out of Africa than anywhere else. It's pretty interesting. I wasn't expecting that. It's pretty neat. Okay, let me get my cutter out here. We're going to double check again because Ryan does not like to. I've measured 14 times. But man, I just like to make sure, Okay, so let's get this guy back over here. Remember, once we start cutting, all this guy wants to do is roll. And we don't want that for us. One more heavy thing. This guy will work right here. Red. I've been using this today, if you're watching. This is my wife, the redhead. I think I can. Get my straight edge going here because I am currently off and I don't want to be off. Oops. Okay, got that a little short. I think I'll be fine though. No, I know I'll be fine. But that's why I have you mark it off just a little bit bigger. We'll be good. We're going to be great. Take your time. Can't believe I'm freehanding this, but I'm cutting outside the line for the most part. That should make us good. Let me just get this last bit. It didn't take. Oh, why didn't that cut? That's weird. There you go. Okay. All right, so that part's done. So we'll do the same thing we did previously, just on the other side. I got to clean this all up, get this stuff straightened up here. We'll work on this window. Again, Red, if you're watching this, don't get any ideas about me cleaning windows. It's the middle of winter. I'm not trying to do that. Okay. So there we go. We got film left over, which I should be able to use on my windows for my office. So that can go there. Cool. Cool. We're doing good work here, folks. Be proud of yourselves and the work you're doing. Nothing wrong with having pride in the work that you do and the outcome you're and what you're building for your clients. There's nothing wrong with having pride in that. It's just when you're prideful, that's the problem. And I think you guys know the difference there. There's a pride in craftsmanship that's got your name, especially when people are paying you good money, right? People are paying a decent amount of money for the stuff the work that you're doing, be it your business, your product, your services. You want to make sure that they are getting their money's worth. That's what we're really talking about here. Make sure I got you charging up here. Where's this one? This guy. So I talk to my clients about that consistently. You want to make sure absolute best for your customers and your clients at all times. Like today, as an example, obviously I've been working on this most of the day. This has been excuse me, this has been a thing. However, this morning, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different levels of training for my clients on stuff that they need. I was just putting stuff together, making sure I had good information and whatnot. So this is the little things that they need, and a lot of it they don't ask for. Some of it they need and they do ask for, but other stuff, I'm just researching for them. It's not, it's not part of the job per se. It's not like, that's what why did I bring that out there? That was silly. That was silly. This is supposed to go up here. All right, so it's gonna be the same thing. Once I get this started, we'll spray, but for now, do I have, this is gonna be like a ongoing adventure here of getting all of these bubbles out. This will probably be tomorrow too, and the next day just doing this. That's part of the deal. So anyways, as I was saying, it's just important that you're prideful in your work, but you have it. That's why, again, when I work with my clients, we talk about having a system in place. It's always a system. Like, you always need to have a system in place, and that's so you can test it. Like, I can't emphasize just how important it is to have a good system in place for the work that you're going to do for your business you're building out. The reason I say that, because that is where you're able to test your hypotheses, and your system is what you're going to end up being able to sell. Like, that's the thing. A lot of people get into business and they end up just making a job for themselves, and that's, my wife hears me say that all the time, but it's true. The vast majority of people, sorry about the noise, a little ASMR for everybody. Okay. Yeah, we want a bunch on here so it can just kind of slip right on there. Cool, it's all set. All right, so just like last time, we're gonna, actually I'm gonna do it this way though. Put it up just like this and just kind of get her on there. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find a square edge this time, unfortunately. Just fine. Let's get her up there. And we're just gonna start. Start working it up in the corners where I can, right? I'm gonna make sure we're as close to square. Come here, you. Let's get out of here, right? There you go. Get out of there, air bubbles. I'm such a professional at this now. What can I say? Just after one application, this will be my second. You can just sign me off. I'm ready to open up a window tinting business. I'm just, no, definitely not. Okay, but we are getting somewhere. Definitely getting a lot of water down here, a lot of the cleaner. Okay, so this needs to come down. So this is why we didn't cut anything first. We want to get everything set. This guy's got to come down this way a little bit. Okay, that should be enough. It's right there. You're down, you're down. Okay, there we go. Just had to do a little bit. Not a huge change, but did need to stop and get things kind of settled. Just get these bubbles out of there. We're gonna be seeing tons of bubbles. But the nice thing about this is that just goes right, we can get her right, take her off, get her right back on when she's set, But we're gonna make sure we get as many of these dang bubbles out of here as we can. A lot of stuff stuff coming out. So yeah, the rest of the weekend for me is really just, I got some stuff to do around the house for sure. I gotta check in on, actually I gotta check in on that. I canceled one of my, I rejected something, I should be getting it back. We had to do there's a mirror for the bathroom. Bathroom needs to be painted, but I don't want to do I want to paint the bathroom and do basically the mirror at the same time. I'm not trying to paint, get all that, get all that fixed in one way and then have to turn right around and then redo everything for the new mirror. So we'll just assume that. Man, I'm working up a little bit of sweat here. Oof. I can't believe that. That's funny. But anyways, I didn't want to do that mirror or do the paint before I did the mirror. I want to do them at the same time because I've got to drop I'm going to hardwire the mirror to the switch. And that's going to require me to fish some lines and do some stuff. So I want to get that. Okay, I think I feel comfortable cutting now, so let's go ahead and cut. Donde está el cutero? Aquí. I don't think cutero is the right word, but I think y'all knew what I meant. Okay. Yeah. That's not what I wanted. There we go, that's better. Okay. That spot there. So that one's done. One done. Side here. Decision was made. We're just going to go for it. All right. Okay, just trying to get this piece off here. There you go. That's that. Looking good. Looking good, folks. Can you see? Yeah, it's the far one. I'm trying not to blind you with that light. And then just go in here. So yeah, I also have some work I got to do outside too. I got to start in the greenhouse. I got a couple things, just little tasks that I got to get done in there. Nothing crazy. I don't know if I'll go live for those. I may. I love being live out in the greenhouse. It's just a nice little spot to hang out and just, catch up with folks too. Oh no! No! Okay, you aren't allowed to look bad right there. Don't you dare. Go figure it'd be like on my last cuts here too. But it'll work. Okay. Okay. Think we're good? Yeah. All right, so back at it. I'm gonna do this a few more things here just to see what we can do to get those bubbles that I do see out of here. Then we're gonna scrub this down. We're gonna go take a look, see how this looks out there. Yeah, so this has to be on the back side so I can get that off with marker. I don't know how the heck I got marker on this thing, but it's okay. Top tip, if you got permanent marker on something, you can use a dry erase marker on it, and then it'll erase right away. Just a little tip there for anybody that didn't know that. So we will be most definitely be using that, because I do not want to. Yeah, I'll just come through and hit that with the dry erase marker. Okay, this guy here, we're gonna go take a look and see our differences, and we're gonna call it. Man, I got a lot of work done today. This has been a good day of work. It doesn't seem like I got a lot done, but I got a lot done. All right, so let's take a look here, guys. Let's see this finished product. All right, so we can see here. You can see through there, right? Got nice little tint. Still see through, no big D. Then we come over here and mirror. You can see my bald spot and everything. Like, cool. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, well, that's going to do it for today, folks. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Hopefully I earned your subscription today. Take care, and I will see you next time.